Last time, cats, sharks and dinosaurs collided. Jaws and Spikosaurus progressing. Who becomes extinct today? Welcome to Heat 6 of Megabots. It's our last heat. Can you believe it's gone so quickly? Jaws and Spikosaurus winning 9 and 10. But it's our last heat, 11 and 12, with Decapitator and the runners-up Static leading the way for Heat 6. And in more detail now, it's Decapitator the experience here. First in the arena against Sparko. As both robots wait in the arena, Decapitator, weighing in at 102 kilos, never failed to reach the series semi-finals, and Sparko, yet to really show a spark in the arena.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Slight grudge match here because Decapitator and Sparko met in the group stage, exactly the same stage in the last series, and Decapitator actually won on a judge's decision. Can you believe it? Poor Sparko have got Decapitator again in the exact same scenario. It's like deja vu here on Megabots. Can we see a spark from Sparko? It's got well, they've both got the same type of saw. They all come to the control and style. And the flipper, obviously, of Decapitator could potentially flip Sparko over. Sparko, they have got a self-righting mechanism, but I've never seen it work throughout the history of Megabots. Never seen it work. Decapitator, though, coming back, of course, from the last series, losing to Lethal Weapon in the first round of the semi-finals last time. So I think they could have gone further. I think, really, even though Decapitator is seeded 11, you'd be thinking, why on earth is a robot like Decapitator so valued, so experienced? Well, its secret weapon is actually invertible, Decapitator, because it can run both ways up, but as it's on its back, it uses its flipper to push itself along the arena floor and keep mobile, which is, of course, is why it's got so far as it has done, because it's really just a box on wheels with a strange flipper at the front. It's not really compact or neat, is it? But look at this, though. This is complete. We could be looking at Series 2 here, for all we're concerned, because we're going to another judge's decision, and Sparko have failed to do better, because I don't think they've won this. I don't think they've won, even though they've done the more damage here. I think overall the aggression was from Decapitator. And there it's confirmed. Well, talk about deja vu. But next in the arena, it's Chrimbot and Massacre, both experienced in the arena. Both highly experienced. They've both reached the semi-finals in the past from the first series. Chrimbot, the quicker robot, but Massacre, the more deadly, as they come face to face in the arena for the first time. Massacre now to the left, coming in with the flywheel. Of course, Chrimbot, rather out of control, but very entertaining with the flipper, and of course the turkey slicer carving knife thing at the back, which is deadly, already proving lethal against Massacre's armour here. Massacre trying to spin its flywheel up, but because of the speed of Chrimbot, it's just not happening. Look at this. I think it's more luck than judgment, really, with the fact that the Chrimbot are just aiming that knife into the back of poor Massacre, but in doing so, flipping at the same time. In comes Sergeant Bash now. Massacre, well, without the Shremek there on the floor, just above the floor flipper there. Massacre are out, and I can't believe this. This is unbelievable. Massacre, all the experience here. Well, I mean, they're both experienced, but I wasn't expecting that. Massacre being massacred. A clear 3 points then for Chrimbot. Well, quite even then so far. Obviously Massacre could do with another win here as we move over to our last group. What a group this is, because next in the arena it's Bolt against the runners-up from the second series, Static. What a daunting task for Bolt here, because Static has never failed to reach the semi-finals. Bolt has never really won a fight. Very one-sided.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Static, one of the most deadliest robots we've seen in Megabots. You might not think so just looking at it, but it's the way it spins, the way it's the tactic of Static. Static. Oh, okay, I just thought of that. I'm trying to spot that. Static's tactic is to spin, as you can see here, on the floor of the arena and use its weapons spinning up to speed, so it acts. You've not only got 2 flywheels, you've got the whole body spinning, so you've got three spinning weapons, if you like, with the 2 spikes on the side. That's why flippers have never been able really to get to Static, because it's got no self-rising mechanism. However, Static's weakness is that once one of those flywheels is destroyed, it loses all balance, it loses all of its spinning, it can't spin on the spot. Its 360-degree spin, turning circle, if you like, disappears. I tell you what though, Bolt... We've been droning on here about Static, but Bolt has been doing very well standing as bits come off. There goes another spike. Bolt shredding its armour. You see a little... I don't know what that is. It's classed as reciprocating weaponry, should I say. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'm not really quite sure what it is, though. I'll leave that to your imagination. Oh, I mean, this is just... devastating here for Bolt. Oh, and I think we've got an immobilization just as the pit descends. Shunts in again. Shunts in. No, he's not.
Cease.
Shunt once more into the pit. No, it's Bolt. Poor Bolt. Yet to win a fight. Static, the second seeds and runners-up on 3 points. Next, Firestorm and Terrorhurtz. Interesting lineup this. Firestorm with the flipper and Terrorhurtz, both making it through to the pool, both veterans of the wars, face to face for the first time.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Quite an evenly matched fight here. We've got Firestorm with the flipper versus Terrorhurtz with the axe, and of course Cancel Fright Matilda coming into play there. But look at this devastation. Firestorm under pressure here from Terrorhurtz. The flipper, of course. Firestorm has got them through in the past to the pool in the second series. Last series, they ended on 5 points. Ooh, is that an immobilization from Terrorhurtz? Oh no. Oh, Sean's coming out to play. No, he's playing dead. A very good tactic there. I don't know if that was intentional from Terrorhurtz. Playing dead. Firestorm too close to Shunt. Shunt comes out. Punches Firestorm. Firestorm under the fire. Terrorhurtz with the axe. This is all very, very cagey. With the flipper here from Firestorm. Firestorm getting underneath on the flipper. Oh, Terrorhurtz has gone out the arena! What on earth has gone on there? Well, a front hinged flipper is the first time ever a robot like that has flipped a robot out the arena. Firestorm, 3 points. Unbelievable. It's time, though. Rather than getting fired up, it's time to get cold. We need some fire in this situation. Far too cold. It's an Arctic Blast. It's Decapitator and Hypnodisc in the semi-finals. Decapitator, of course, the reigning Ultimate Challenge champion.
Activate.
And now we can see them both collide. And, well, the aim of the game, of course, is to hit as many and destroy as many barrels and objects around the arena, the Siberian arena, as possible. Looking out for the big open trap door there. This is home to the silo, the rocket that comes out. And it acts as a pit once it does. But Hypnodisc here is on its back. Decapitator 4 barrels so far have been destroyed. Is Detour winning? Hypnodist catching up now. Needs to get away from Kilowatt, who goes on his own little rampage across Siberia. Detour, the fur flying. Hypnodist needs... Thing is with Hypnodist now, weapons that damage and destroy are key in this tournament because of course they do the damage, and of course it's easier to destroy one of the barrels. With Detour's flipper you'd think no, maybe not that much because it is just a flipper. So is Detour here losing? I'm not too sure. 9 points, 9 barrels even, and remember they don't always count. It depends if it's a secondary hit from say a house robot or a mine, it won't count even though the total is of course the total. So 11, 12 might only be 5 each potentially, it just depends. Dead metal coming into play. Detour flips and the cease final. Oh my goodness me, who's won that? That must have been extremely close. Oh well, dare I say it, Detour could win a hat-trick here if they keep on. Unbelievable. We return though now to Group 11, and it's Decapitator versus Chrimbot, the 2 highest scoring robots in the group, meeting next in the arena.
3, 2, 1, activate.
It's also worth bearing in mind, of course, that places are tight in the pool, and really unless you get say more than, well no, less than 6 points, you're not going to qualify. So top spots here for both robots. You're thinking now whoever gets a clear knockout here will win the group and progress to the semi-finals. All to play for. Decapitator trying to avoid the flipper of Chrimbot. Decapitator's ground clearance to the front lower than Chrimbot. You wouldn't think so, would you? But still coming in. Look, you see, getting underneath, just slightly edging in on the angle there from not actually dead on towards Decapitator's flipper, but angled in at the side so it can get underneath and flip Decapitator if it can, and almost did. And again there you can see Decapitator, the 11th seed for Megabots Series 3, never failed to reach a series semi-final of course, but doing all of the damage, all of the control and aggression, nearly flipped Chrimbot up and over, and of course the armour is shredding here on Chrimbot. Chrimbot has the more power though, so you'd think that maybe, I don't know, trying to use its knife at the back to try and jab into Decapitator has not worked. We are going to adjust his decision. Goodness me, Decapitator very close to being flipped up and over. I think they're going to win though. I don't think there's going to be any controversy here. Yes. Oh, now that's made things interesting. Look, 4 points each. That means Sparko and Massacre have to win here to avoid defeat.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Frustratingly for me, Sparko never performs, but it always looks really sleek and mean looking, doesn't it? With its red coated titanium armour to tip blood. But once again, Massacre's flipper Shreemech arm has just come off. It does have the I was going to say the flywheel here. Sparko has the Shreemech. If it does get flipped, there's no harm in that. Oh, unless Massacre manages to ram Sparko in towards the wall, or Sergeant Bash! Oh, nearly! Now we'll see Sparko's self-righting mechanism work. See, I don't think it does. I think it's all wrong where it's positioned. But Sergeant Bash has caused the damage here. Sergeant living up to its name, its rank. You go into a corner patrol zone, you're dead.
Cease.
Oh dear. Poor Sparko. Not a hope in Robot Wars hell. They can't qualify. Massacre could potentially with a 3-point win. Decapitator and Chrimbot looking like the favourites. Let's move across to Group 12 now. And in the arena first, it's Static versus Firestorm. Again, the two leading robots. Again, the winner guaranteed a spot in the semi-finals.
3, 2, 1, activate.
I have to say I've been very impressed by both robots. Obviously Static, we know what it can do, but Firestorm in that last fight, flipping Terrorhurtz out of the arena. It's the first time, I'm not going to lie here, I've been playing Arenas of Destruction since inception. Nearly over 20 years, I have never managed to flip a robot out the arena with a flipper type flipper that is Firestorm. So I was over the moon when I saw that. I really was. This is the first time. You just don't know what's going to happen, do you? You just don't know in this. That's what's so good about Arenas of Destruction in its original run. Don't you all agree? All you fans watching. I'm droning on again, but you just don't know what is going to happen in this game. But we return now to Megabots Series 3, and where all the action is happening. Of course, serious now. Static doing all the work on top at the moment. Bash coming in again. We've seen a lot of Bash already in this heat. Oh, nearly flipped himself out the arena there. Firestorm in a bit of bother here. It's definitely under fire. Static coming in for the kill with its devastating combination of flywheels and body spin. It's a fantastic robot. Honestly, like I said, runner-up in the last wars, and it reached the semi-finals in the first wars, and I think that's a knockout. It's a spin to win in delight for Static. Goodness me, the flywheels proving deadly as ever. Poor Firestorm, that is a 0 point. Static pretty much qualified. Well, Terrorhurtz and Bolt desperate for points. Can they achieve a win?
3, 2, 1, activate.
See, the problem is for me with Bolt is that they've not come back with any changes, any, I don't know, certainly from the last, certainly from the last series that we saw Bolt in. They needed to make the changes. Now that's interesting. I don't think I've seen Bolt self-right like that before. Well done, Bolt. The slowest tracked robot we do have in the tournament, but Terrorhurtz delivering the blows and is causing terror and hurting Bolt. Bolt, though, with the flipper. They've used that very well here. And you know, if they can just hang on and withstand Terrorhurtz's blow, they just might be able to gain a point here if we do go to a judge's decision. Oh, I mean, that I don't know, that claw, that jab of a weapon, it's just not being effective, is it? Against Bolt and a flip over. Now they can self-right. They do in splendid fashion. That's fantastic. They're pinned in there with Terrorhurtz and Matilda, and they've still managed to self-right. That's fantastic from Bolt. Really impressive. Matilda was just shredding her skin there in the corner. But Terrorhurtz isn't really finishing Bolt off. Bolt is still hanging in there, and Terrorhurtz is at a KO. No, it's not. It's twice there. They've played dead. But I don't really know, though. Do you know what? If we go to a judge's decision, I don't think, sadly, it's going to be enough for either robot. They needed the clear win, and I don't think it's going to happen for either robot.
Cease.
I think we could be looking at a defeat for both robots, no matter who wins this. Sad, though, because for me, Bolt performed much better there. Okay, they weren't aggressive. No. Let's see, the aggression and the damage. Oh, that is a shame, because Bolt, I think, was more entertaining there. Sad to see. But now we go back to our last fights of Group 11. It's Sparko next against Chrimbot. Sparko needs the win here to qualify.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Chrimbot's to your left here. Oh! Nearly. See, Sparko, this is what we mean. Very capable of winning fights is Sparko. I mean, okay, yes, it got 3 points in the last series. It managed to get 4 points in the first series, but not managing to get any further. It didn't get through to the pool, because of course they landed on 4 points. But at the moment it's doing well here against the experienced Chrimbot. Chrimbot coming back, of course, reaching the pool in the last series with 5 points, losing to Static, of all robots, in the first series in the semi-final round 1 stage, so no disgrace there. Of course, we've seen Static in Group 12 of this heat perform. It's a good job that they didn't really clash. Very lucky indeed not to clash. However, if they do get through, you never know, they might clash again. Another grudge match potentially, but Sparko doing all of the work here. A clear 3 points is needed for Sparko for it to show any kind of, I don't know, any kind of chance to get through to the semi-finals. I don't even think a win's going to do it, you know. Chrimbot, both robots now completely naked, with Sparko now, it's lost its spikes, it has its blades, oh, and a flip over. Well, I think that's it. Well, Chrimbot's not done much well, not much better either, really. They've both landed on their backs. What on earth's going on here? Sparko. Oh, Cease. Yes, right, okay. So Cease is called. Sparko far too long on its back. Chrimbot able to self-right, so that pretty much means, yes, Chrimbot gets the 3 points there. Wow, 7 points. Decapitator and Massacre next in the arena. Wow, experience here.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Remember, a lot is up for stake here. Chrimbot on 7 points. If Decapitator wins this, they'll also be on 7 points. Massacre, if they win this, they'll get 6 points. And remember the state of play in the pool. You need 6 points now to, well, at least guarantee a place second in the semi-finals in your group. It really is all to play for. Oh, and the wobble! Massacre already losing its disc, but look at Decapitator. Like, pinned in against the arena wall, against the spikes there on the arena fence. As Massacre comes in for the kill. Oh, it's so close. This is what's so good about Massacre. Got through to the second round of the semi-finals in the first series, losing to that old favourite Ramsey. So a lot of respect for both machines. Decapitator now, can it decapitate its way, or can Massacre its way into another semi-finals? Decapitator now with the flipper. You just feel now, don't you? A clear win would secure a place. Whoever loses this, I don't think they could potentially qualify, as Decapitator's lifting scoop at the front is ripped off. Who is on top here? Oh, it's a push here from Decapitator towards Sergeant Bash. Oh, I think there's an immobilization. I do. Oh, Decapitator. And it's Massacre who's suffered and has been massacred into oblivion there.
Cease.
What an anticlimax. Oh, I don't believe it. Bash and Matilda feed on the carcass. It means Decapitator win, but because of their head-to-head, Decapitator won, which means Chrimbot will come second and they are guaranteed a spot in the semi-finals. Or this could all change dramatically here. Let's just confirm Group 11 winner is Decapitator now. Because Chrimbot was awarded 7 points, they'll come top, and it means every robot in the pool now with 5 points is out, because Road Rage, Hypnodisc and Real Thor have 6 points. Oh my goodness me, it's all happening. The drama once again happening in the 6th and final heat. Bolt and Firestorm next in the arena.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Well, just when you thought Firestorm could potentially be safe on 3 points here, if they won 3 points, they'd end the group on 6 points. It could not be enough here. Bolt sadly cannot qualify. No matter what happens, if it gets 3 points, it's not enough. Firestorm has the potential. So Bolt now has the potential here to really destroy Firestorm, to stop it getting through. Just a little bit of, I don't know, dignity left in with Bolt here. They could potentially just get that killer blow that has just been lacking. But Bolt throughout, yes, it's been slow and sluggish, but it's been very stylish. Underwhelmingly so, though. Firestorm with that immense flip. Flipping Terrorhurtz out of the arena. Can it do one better here and go through to the semi-finals? You just feel for Bolt. If Firestorm get that one flip in, Bolt will be out. But Shunt now coming into play. Now that's not helped Firestorm's favour. Firestorm. Even if Firestorm get just the 2 points here, I don't think they can get through now. I don't. Bash coming in now. Bolt coming in. Is it stuck? Well, ooh, now then. Oh, I don't know if it's... Well, Firestorm's been flipped over by Bash. It's been squashed by Bash. I don't think I've ever seen that. Bash nearly flying out the arena. Well, Firestorm's been in so much drama, but I really don't think it's going to alter anything. No, look. Firestorm, 2 points. Bolt, 1 point. Static and Terrorhurtz next. Who's going to win?
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Tensions are now unbearable, really, if you want to get through to the pool, because Terrorhurtz just can't qualify. They're on 2 points. Even if they get a clear knockout here, they're only on 5 points. And it's just not enough. This is what I mean when you get so close towards the end of the heat stage. It's just not enough. Terrorhurtz, sadly, is out. All they can do really is, I don't know, get a clear win here against the runner-up from the last series, and Static here on course to win its 3rd knockout in a row. And if doing so, it will end on 9 points. 9 points in the proceedings. And the only other robots to achieve 9 points in this series is Daisy Cutter. But Matilda wobbling about. Thank you for coming, Matilda. At the moment, Terrorhurtz here performing a good fight. Oh! Is it a knockout? I think it is.
Cease.
Oh! Oh, it's a spinning delight. Once again, can anything stop Static? That's 9 points. It's incredibly difficult to get 9 points in the group stage, but they've done it. And because of that, Terrorhurtz ends with 0. No other robots high enough points to qualify for the pool, but it does mean Static wins Group 12 and confirmation will go to semi-final 2. Now, we can decide who will go through as well, because in the pool, Chrimbot definitely through. Real Thor will come second because they won 2 3-point knockout wins. Hypnotisk and Road Rage both ended with judges' decisions, so it'll go on how long it took to immobilise the robot, a bit like Twister's scenario. Road Rage will get the runner-up position in 4th place. And just to confirm, Hypnotisk will come 3rd position against Daisy Cutter and the 2nd runner-up in the pool. Real Thor and Static. Oh, Static, what a fight. Heat highlights. I've never done this on Arenas of Destruction. Firestorm flipping a robot out of the arena. It's a first. You'll never see it again. Winners for Heat 6, Decapitator and Static. What a lineup.